and welcome to this first video in a series of videos from Boat Companion. Now, the intention of these videos is to explain the boat buying market in simple terms without using too much technical jargon. Now, what we found from being a part of the boat buying market is that the process can be quite difficult and at times quite risky. So to explain a little bit about Boat Companion, Boat Companion is a yacht purchase agency. We act purely on behalf of purchasers. We are not associated with any broker and we're not aligned with any brokerage at all. The advantage of this, it means that we can search for yachts anywhere in the country. We're not tied to any particular location, so we can look at boats whether they're on the south coast, whether they are in Wales, whether they're on the east coast of England or even up in Scotland. The important thing to note with a broker is that the fees for a broker are paid by the seller, and sometimes, you know, the fact of life that your allegiances often lie where the fees are being paid from, and that's not to say that any broker would try and force a boat onto somebody that's inappropriate. However, our service is purely operating on behalf of the purchaser, so our fees are paid by the purchaser, which allows them to operate in all situations to their benefit. Some of the issues that we can help with in Boat Companion, we like to take you right from the start, right from the point that you decide that you would wish to buy a sailing boat or a power boat, and we can help you identify the type and size of vessel, what is the right vessel for you. We can look at the boat specification, go through that boat specification. Do you want a very large boat that you can spend a lot of time sitting on and drinking wine on in the marina, or do you want something that's going to take you from A to B very quickly? Do you want to be sailing inshore? Do you want to be sailing on estuaries, or do you want to be sailing offshore? All these issues are very important issues. What type of hull, what type of keel, whereabouts are you hoping to use that boat? They're all very important points to consider right at the start of the boat buying process. Once the type of boat has been identified, or a couple of types of boats have been identified, Boat Companion can then go out and search the market on your behalf. Now, the advantage of Boat Companion being completely independent from any other brokerage or any brokerage is that we can search throughout the whole of the UK. And in searching throughout the whole of the UK, we can find the best deal for our customers. Once a boat has been identified, we would then invite the potential purchaser along to view that boat, or there might be 2 or 3 boats that we can take the potential customer along to look at before we make an offer for that particular boat. Boat Companion can then negotiate the price for that particular boat. Obviously, you want to be paying the right price for the boat, so we can negotiate down, and we have a lot of knowledge on what the value of boats is supposed to be, and also we develop a good understanding of what the value of those particular boats is from the searches that we have been doing on behalf of the client. Now, once the boat once the boat has been chosen and the price has been negotiated down, then we need to look at a sale and purchase agreement. Now, this is extremely important because it ties both sides into the purchase process. And now what we'd ask is that the customer puts down a 10% deposit on signing of the sale and purchase agreement subject to the survey. Now, Boat Companion can help our customers conduct a survey. We'll find a surveyor for our customers and we will manage that survey process, which may involve lifting the boat out of the water, moving it to another marina. We can manage all those elements for you. Once the survey has taken place, quite often a survey will kick up sometimes major issues, sometimes minor issues. If it's major issues, then we may need to ensure that those issues are put right before the boat is actually purchased. Or even it may mean that we want to walk away from that purchase. Very, very important thing. It's best to find that out during the purchase process rather than at a later date when you have paid out your money to purchase that boat. And also, the results of the survey can be used to negotiate the price down further, and often you can save the price of that survey by renegotiating the price based on the things that have been found as part of that survey process. Once the survey has been conducted, we will then manage the rest of the purchase and sale agreement and ensure that that goes through without any problems. But one of the most important things to do before that final signature has been placed on the contract is to ensure that the boat does not have any debts on it. Now, that's something that we can help with. Now, there could be a marine mortgage that's on that boat, there could be boatyard fees, the tax may not have been paid. So they're all issues that we would look at on behalf of the customer and minimise the risk that there's going to be problems later on. After the boat has been purchased, the customer then needs to find somewhere to put that boat. So we can help the client find the marina berth that's right for them. The customer may want something that's very close to where they live, they may want something further afield. There's a lot of marinas out there. They have good aspects and bad aspects for particular clients based on what they're looking for. So we'll help them find the right marina for them and take them around that marina, show them everything that's there, and then we'll book that position for them in the marina, and the customer can come along and with their boat and place it on the mooring. It may be that you don't want to actually be in a marina, you're looking for something which is a little cheaper, like a swinging mooring or a swinging mud berth or something like that. So we can also help find those kinds of positions to keep boats. Also, training is very, very important, and Boat Companion can help our clients find the right and the appropriate training for them. We can point them in the right direction for training schools and organise for people to come aboard the boat once it's been purchased, to take them out for the first few trips, or even if it's just a 1 hour introduction to the boat, we can organise for those things to be carried out on behalf of the client. Another aspect to consider is safety equipment. Now, safety equipment is obviously extremely important, and safety equipment varies according to where you're going to take the boat. Are you going to keep it on an inland waterway? Are you going to keep it in an area that's on the coast but you're only going to use it in a coastal area? Or are you going to go offshore? Or are you going to go intercontinental? Now, obviously the amount of safety equipment and the specific types of safety equipment vary according to what you're going to be doing with that boat. So we can help you identify the correct safety equipment for the boat. We can even buy that safety equipment on your behalf and kit the boat out for you. Now, I hope you've enjoyed that first video, which is an introduction to Boat Companion. I hope that you can join us for the future videos. The next particular video is on choosing the right boat, looking at what kind of power boat you might want to go for various uses and various distances offshore, what type of hull, what shape hull, and also sailing yachts. What kind of keel should you be looking for on a particular sailing yacht according to where you're going to use it. So we look forward to seeing you next time.